So, should I learn to trade on a demo account or should I learn with real money in a live account? Now, this is one of the big questions and areas of debate that I often see in the trading fraternity. And quite frankly, there are two valid sides to the argument. But before I get into that, and of course give my opinion for what it's worth, let's talk about what a demo account is for those of you that don't already know. Now, quite simply, a demo account is a trading account that replicates the real environment with real live prices, all the available tools and indicators that the real money account has, but only it isn't. It's not real money, it's play money. You can't withdraw a dime if you have a winning streak, but equally you can't lose your cash either. Now, many brokers will offer a demo account as a free incentive to entice you in to use them. They'll offer you the chance to have $10, $20, $50, $100,000 to play with. They'll also maybe offer you insane amounts of leverage to basically get the excitement juices going. You can sit there, make tens of thousands of dollars in just a few minutes. And no worries if you lose, you can just top it up and start all over again. God, how great that would be if it was as simple as that. And here lies the problem. It's not real life. It'd be wonderful if we just top up another 50k and off we go again after a blowout, but it's not going to happen. And as soon as you start trading with real money, you'll realize that it is indeed very, very different. It's often said, and I believe it to be very true, that one of the biggest challenges when it comes to trading is the psychology aspect. Now, some say it's as high as 80% of the pie. I don't know what percentage it is, but I know it's indeed very high. And when you're trading a demo account with demo money, play money, you don't experience the same emotions. It's as simple as that. They are very, very different. The two biggest emotions that traders experience when they're trading are fear and greed. Fear being the fear of not wanting to lose money in the first place, so you're not able to pull the trigger on your trade setup, even if it's a perfect setup. Or fear of missing out if the market starts to move off in your predicted direction and you're not on the train to enjoy the ride. So you jump in just as the market's about to turn back. The fear of seeing your winning trade start to retrace and you see your juicy profits dwindle away, so you end up taking your profits before your profit targets. The fear of taking a loss, so you let your trades run even further, causing ever increasing destruction to the trading account. The greed, when you're in a trade and you want more from it, so you let the market keep going, hoping that this one is going to be knocked out of the park and it's going to pay all your bills, but you end up getting wiped out. The greed, which can force you to revenge trade, meaning that when you have taken a losing trade, you fight the market back, you want your money back, you don't want to be a loser, so you fight back with the revenge trade. Now, all these are common emotions of trading that are prevalent when we have real money on the line, and they're not prevalent when you're trading a demo environment. That's why trading is so very, very different. In short, when you're trading a demo account, you're undoubtedly going to trade differently. But that's okay as long as you know and accept that. I often hear the case put forward that you should learn to trade on a real live account, but just use small amounts of money, as it will matter and it will be more like the real world. But I think this is a flawed concept. If you're trading with small amounts of money that's not important to you, it's going to have the same effect as trading a demo account. If you're not worried about blowing a $100 or $500 account on trades, it won't be realistic. The emotions won't be the same. Chances are you just end up blowing multiple $100, $500 or small accounts in the meantime, until you realize that trading is not for you, as you're just blowing accounts as you go. So I think it's going to be detrimental to you. You'll end up giving up on the dream. So does demo trading have a purpose? Well, in my experience, I would say with my students, yes, absolutely. It has many advantages. Firstly, you can get familiar with the platform itself. Now, the most common trading platform that traders use in the Forex market is called MetaTrader 4. Now, some love it, some loathe it, but there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff going on there. Loads of functionality. You can practice with different charts, looking at the screens, looking at the different pending orders, the order tickets, placing stops, moving profit targets, looking how to see the trading stop function works. Now, many traders these days use automated programs as well. These are known as expert advisors. And they either trade them directly using the expert advisor, or the expert advisor will send them signals. So it's very important to use a demo market, a demo environment when testing out your expert advisors. A, to make sure that they perform the way they should perform, and B, of course, to make sure that they at least have an edge in the market. So using a demo account to trade your expert advisors, your automated trading, getting familiar with the trading platform is very, very, very important. It's far better to make a mistake with a flat finger on a demo account rather than doing it with real money, because that can be very expensive and incredibly frustrating. So not only is it important to see how the expert advisor or the automated program performs in terms of profitability, but also to make sure that it hasn't got any bugs and it does as it should. Now, a demo account lets you have screen time as well, gets you familiar with the charts, looking at support and resistance, getting you familiar with how to plot these, putting some lessons that you may have learned from wherever into practice on a demo environment. You can see things without the pressure of actually losing money. Now, the other huge advantage is to actually test a strategy or a trading idea that you may have. And you can do this with real forward-looking data, which is so much more powerful than the backtesting data that you already should have from your backtesting, which we all know is very important before you even consider taking a strategy into the live market. Now, if you have a rule-based trading strategy with defined rules of engagement, then forward testing in a live environment is really crucial. Using a demo account to test your money management rules is also so important. We all know that all strategies will have their losing streaks and winning streaks as well. And the most effective way to capitalize on this is to use sound money management with correct position sizing. Using the theory of compound interest approach to grow an account is, as you know, crucial. Remember what Einstein said about compound interest. Those that understand it earn it, and those that don't, they pay it. I'm constantly amazed, in fact, by the number of traders that come into trading that don't know how to position size effectively to control their risk. Now, using a demo account to practice this method is really, really critical. Of course, you need to understand the main point that I mentioned earlier. It's not the same as trading in the real live market in terms of the emotions that you're going to experience. So when you're testing a strategy and using the money management, you need to keep focused and treat that as the real thing, or else it's a complete waste of time. You've got to understand that you're using the demo environment to test the strategy, not to see if you can make lots of money, but to test the strategy and to practice money management rules. Now, if you're testing a strategy over a period of time and you've taken it seriously, it's going to produce a whole set of results or data that you can then analyze. So the purpose of a demo account, I think, should not be to see how much money you can make, but to see the data that it produces. Now, you may have seen my earlier videos on backtesting. If not, check it out. The link is above. So once you have all this data and it's satisfactory, you'll have much more confidence in trading the real markets with real money. But believe me, if you've not taken the demo trading seriously, it's going to be a complete waste of time, other than, of course, getting familiar with the trading platform. So in my opinion, I think all traders should start off demo trading as long as they appreciate that a successful demo trader doesn't necessarily make you a successful real money trader, because it's very different. There's still lots of work to be done. But I can say quite confidently that if you're unsuccessful in a demo trading environment and your strategy doesn't make money in demo, then why on earth would you want to take this strategy into the real world? Don't be fooled by thinking that I will trade a small account to learn. It will result in multiple small account failures at best, and at worst, you could actually make some money on a small account, then increase the size to a much bigger size, which could only result in failure, bigger disappointment when the reality finally strikes in. So start off on a demo account, and when you have some degree of success, then move into the real live account, albeit scaling in to the trading business. So not starting off too small that you're not bothered by the losses, but also not starting off too large that any large loss which will result in a blowout of the account could blow you out of the water, resulting in you giving up on the Forex dream altogether. As I mentioned earlier, most brokers offer free demo accounts to get yourself started. We've got a special relationship with one called IC Markets, regulated broker, offering super tight spreads, low commissions, super fast deposits and withdrawals, and superior customer service. Do go and check them out if you haven't already got a broker lined up. As always, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. If you didn't, let me know, are you demo trading? How are you finding it? I'd always love to hear the comments as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram if you haven't already done so. Good luck with your trading, hope to speak to you soon.